Begin with Google AdSense. So Google started in the year 1995 by two students from Stanford University named Larry Page, Sergey Brin. So these are the two students who founded Google, who started Google as an academic project for their library. But in the year 1997, they commercialized it, and this term was coined by their maths professor. So a lot of people wonder what Google is. So 90% of the people, they believe that Google means searching. Google doesn't mean searching. In fact, this is not Google, this is Google. The right pronunciation of Google is Google. And Google in mathematics means 10000 like that, 100 zeros. So that number 1 with 100 zeros is termed as Google. That is how Google has got its name. Even today in America, a lot of people pronounce it as Google, which is the right pronunciation, but we are used to Google. So Google or Google, whatever. 1997, it commercialized, it started getting revenue, it created a search engine. Only search engine Google had that time. And then there is no looking back. From the 1997 till today, Google has always maintained that leadership. Every year on year, it has always been the number one search engine globally in terms of number of searches. But how does Google make income? It is through Google AdSense. The revenue source for Google is advertisements. And there are people who are working Google in various departments, they are also not aware of something called as Google AdSense. Forget about others. So through Google AdSense, we can also make income by giving or leasing the space in our website to Google. So what do we do here? We are going to monetize our site. Monetize means what? Making income. How? By giving some pockets of spaces in our web page to Google. So in that spaces, dynamically the ads will get generated. I'll show you in one of my web page, birthday wishes, how I've displayed Google Ads. So any page that you open up, you'll be finding ads getting loaded. These ads are coming from Google Network. So some company jpg.com is tied up with Google AdWords. We are going to learn about AdWords later. So he has taken a contract through Google AdWords, and those ads of AdWords will come into the websites which have applied for AdSense. While these ads are coming here, these are dynamic ads. Always you won't find the same ad. If you refresh it, a different ad would come. Google will check the browsing history of the user and understand what is his need, what is his area of interest. Accordingly, the ads will come. So as and how these ads come, a lot of people see it. Depending upon the number of people who are watching this ad, clicking on it, Google is going to pay you an amount. So you need to get as many page views as possible to get maximum income from AdSense. As such, if you tell your friends to visit your website, for one time you may get visitors, but how many? You may have 10 friends, 20 friends, 100 friends. 100 page views will not get you good income. You require thousands of visitors every day to your site. So if you want to rank on top globally, if you do SEO and globally your pages is on the top in the search engine, you don't have to beg anybody to come to your site. It will come on autopilot basis. There are people who are searching for birthday wishes, first birthday wishes, second birthday wishes, third birthday wishes. Like that, various topics. So while the searches are made on the topics where the search volume is good, visitors flow will come automatically from every corner of the world. And likewise, the income will flow. Just hold on, guys. Hello. वो ESIC बोलते हो बेटा, एरगड्डा लाइन में कटा है कि ESIC बोलते हो हाँ भाई बीमा, हाँ बीमा वन बिल्डिंग साइट वन बोल कर लिखे हुआ है, साइट वन, साइट साइट वन। हाँ हाँ, 9 से लेकर 4। हाँ हाँ, आधार कार्ड ले जाना बस, बाकी सब प्रियंका ने दिएगा। तो प्रियंका ने बता दिया अभी क्लास में, मैं क्लास लेवल से बात करूँ। So here, as and how you are getting the visitors, Google will be having a count on it, and based upon the visitors flow, it is going to pay you the amount every day. The amount will come in real time every hour, but the payment will get released only once in a month. So there's no limit on the income. There are some sites who make even lakhs and millions. You must have heard about this site, Free Job Alert. This site makes income through Google AdSense, massive income. The design of the site may be very plain and simple, but because of these ads, he is making huge revenue. So these are all dynamic ads coming automatically. Okay, generally shows here Google AdSense. So how much of income is he making? How can we estimate that? Go into Google and type here estimate website earnings. Some 3-4 sites you need to open up and type the site address and take the average of what it shows. This is a daily revenue. The website worth is $23 lakh. These are all dollars, not rupees. $1,000 of income every day, because 10 lakh page views happen every day. 2 lakh people are visiting the website every day, and only through SEO. When you type his keywords, you'll see that the pages are ranking on top. So imagine if he's making $1,000 a day, it is like 70,000 rupees a day, 20 lakh rupees a month, more than 2 crore a year, only with the power of ads. This is the power of Google AdSense. There are sites which make even more than that. This is a rough estimation. So when you go into this site and you search for the various keywords, you'll find the site in the top 10. Example, HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Most of his job notifications are from the government department. Shiksha.com, Manabadi, all these sites are also making income in the same way. So one of the page of Free Job Alert is there in the 3rd position. Free Job Alert in the top position. So through SEO, when you like this rank on top, then automatically the visitors will come and income will flow. So for that you need to tie with Google AdSense. It's a free account. It is available at adsense.com or google.com/AdSense. Both are same. But in order to get the account approval, you require a website. Tomorrow we'll be discussing how to start with a free website. So with that, you'll be able to apply for an account. We'll see both private site as well as free website. So you can display ads even in the free websites offered by Google itself through the platform called as Blogger. And for private, we have got WordPress. So I'll be giving you only the brief notes. So try to write down these important points as I'm giving here. Try to be a little quick in writing so that we can cover more topics in limited time. At the same time, I will also email you the detailed notes. Right from the first class till the last, the entire notes is available. That I'll be mailing you once that you have registered. But meanwhile, the important points you can take down as I'm writing it here. That platform of Google that shares 68% of the revenue through either of these contracts. CPC, cost per click, CPM, cost per 1000 impressions. So be a little quick in writing. So this is an ad platform of Google by which one can monetize his website to display ads in the website and make revenue out of the visitors. So how much of revenue can we get? Whatever Google is earning from the advertisers, 68% of this revenue is given back to the site owner. So if this ad, let's say one ad has come here, C8 cricket, C8 tires ad. If he is paying 10 rupees a click, and that ad has come into my web page, some person has opened my web page and clicked on it, 6.8 rupees will be credited into my AdSense account. 32% is Google's share. This 32% revenue share of the Google is fetching him an income of more than 10 lakh crore every year. Google makes 10 to 15 lakh crore of income every year only from ads. That's a massive income. So imagine double than that, because that is only 32% share. So 20 to 40 lakh crore, 20 to 30 lakh crore of revenue is given to the website owners every year. So imagine how many billions of site and billions of visitors and all that. So there is no limit on the earning potential. Target as many keywords as possible. Every page you can target multiple keywords. Thousands of pages, thousands of keywords, you rank on top where the search volume is good, then your income will also be of that standard. Now this revenue, 68% is given in either of this contract called as CPC or CPM. CPC means cost per click. Some people also refer it as PPC, pay per click, both are same. Every time a unique click on the ad is received, you get paid this amount. Now, unique click in the sense what? Someone has opened your site and he has clicked on the ad today, tomorrow again he clicks it, day after he clicks it again, or you may say that, sir, I'll only open different devices and click on that. No, you won't get paid every time. Per system, only one click is counted till 45 days. Till 45 days, only one click is counted per system. So you will have to get the clicks from different devices, and SEO will be able to help you in that. What revenue can you make out of it? Anywhere between 3 rupees to 300 rupees. So with an ad you may get only 3 rupees, some ad you may get 30 rupees, some ad you may get 100, some ad you may get even 300. What kind of ads will make 300 rupees a click? Those ads which are very expensive. But which ads are very expensive? Ads where the margin of profit is also very big. Example, hair transplantation starts with 60,000 rupees. So there will be advertisers ready to pay even 100 rupees a click. Real estate, even 50 rupees a click they'll be ready to pay. Insurance, they are ready to pay 70, 80 rupees a click. Then management quota seats, pilot training, interior designing, they are ready to pay even 150, 200 rupees a click. Your margin is like that. The most expensive ads are betting, gambling, horse racing, casino, poker, games. These ads are very expensive. Why? Because these are addictive. Someone who is searching for online gambling, betting, horse racing, this guy is not going to bet for once. He is going to bet for a very long time. So there is recurring income. That's why people are ready to pay even 300 rupees a click to acquire that customer. Because the income is not one-off, it is recurring. So depending upon the type of the ad that you have got, from which category of business it belongs to, you'll be getting that respective CPC as your income. But what if no one has clicked on that? Even then Google pays you for every 1000 impressions. Impression means what? That display. The ad has to come on the user screen. The screen may be mobile, tablet, desktop, laptop, doesn't matter. At least 50% of the ad has to come on the user screen. So if 1,000 people are able to see that ad, then also you get paid an amount, again anywhere between 3 to 300 rupees. That depends upon the category of the keyword. It also depends upon the location of the visitor. If someone is opening my site from, let's say, Canada, then you'll find Canada local ads there. Now those guys are bidding in dollar, Canadian dollar, which is of high value. So your income will also be higher. So ads are always local into the country. So anywhere in India that my site is opened up, you'll find Indian ads, until unless I've opened some foreign based website. So if someone is opening my site from America, you'll find America local ads. Someone is opening my site from say Australia, then Australia local ads. Someone is opening from India, then Indian local ads. So try to target the topics which are international, so that our income is all in dollars, pounds and high currency value. So your income will depend upon the number of visitors, it will depend upon the traffic from which country are you getting, it will depend upon what category of ad has come. But fact is that this is all not in our control. In our control there is only one thing: target the topic which is where the search volume is higher in a particular country. Then what ad will come there, we can't say. We can't tell Google that please give me high CPC ads. It is decided by an artificial intelligence. It is not Google employees which are deciding which ad has to come in a page. No. When the page is loaded, in that fraction of second, Google goes through the browsing history of the user and finds out what is his taste, what does he generally surf, what is his wish, what is his area of interest. Based on that category of ads are targeted. Hope the point is clear, no confusion. But one doubt you must definitely get here. CPC, cost per click, is understood, but what is this M in CPM? We refer this as cost per 1,000 impression, but where is the I and what is this M? Now here you need to understand, M is not actually M, it is mu, the Roman letter mu. Because we do not have any symbol for mu in the keyboard, some new keyboards are providing it, but in my keyboard I don't have it, that's why I write it as M. So M is here mu, which means 1,000. And what is the difference between a visitor and an impression? 1,000 people may have visited your website, but let's say that I have placed the ads at the bottom of the page. Now this ad is at the bottom of the page. 1,000 people have seen my ad, only 100 people have scrolled down to see that ad. So though I've got 1,000 visitors, but Google will only count it as 100 because only 100 people could see that ad. So that is the difference between a visitor and an impression. So you have to get the impression, you have to get at least that 50% seen by the users. It has to come on the user screen. Whether he's seeing that ad or not is not going to be accounted. That cannot be tracked. But at least make sure that 50% of that comes on the user screen. Then for a search engine, that visitor is nothing but an impression. So because you have done some publicity for that, no one may have clicked on it, but because of the publicity, they have to pay and you have to earn. Now, we are going to see how to apply for an AdSense account once that our basic website is ready with at least 4-5 pages. But post the account approval, you will have to maintain the guidelines of the Google. You will have to follow them. There are some rules and regulations, and you are bound with those rules and regulations. If you try to find out any shortcut way to make income and violate any of the policies of the AdSense, your account may get suspended. What happens if the account is suspended? Whatever the revenue that you have got in your bank account, that is yours. Google can't take that. But henceforth, you will not be able to earn revenue. That's why it is very important that we understand each of these rules and the features of the AdSense and strictly follow them if you want to have a long-term relationship with AdSense. So, features of AdSense. First point is 8 ads. In this, 3 banner ads, 3 link ads and 2 search box ads. per page. There's a limit in the maximum number of ads that we can have in any web page. So per page, only 8 ads are allowed from AdSense. You can have 3 banner ads of various sizes or same size, that is up to you. You can have 3 link ads and then 2 search box ads. Now this is a banner ad. What you find the ad in the image, this is called as a banner ad. Like this you can display 3 per page. So when I display here, other I may display on the left side, maybe somewhere here at the bottom, maybe somewhere at the top. That is up to you. Location is in your hands, size of the ad is in your hands. You will be finding various size of the ad when you log in into AdSense after your account approval. So whichever dimensions are suitable to your web page, wherever there is space in your web page, there you can embed those ads. Ads will be dynamic. Even though I place the same size in 3 different places, there will be 3 different ads, but the size of the ad is going to be the same. Content is going to be different. Likewise, I can have 2 search box ads. This is a search box ad. May not look like, but this is a search box ad. If some user is searching through this box, example, share market tips. Then you will be finding ads getting loaded here. See, all these are ads. Through these ads also Google is going to pay you the amount. So like this you can have 2 search box per page. One at the top, other at the bottom, one on the left, other on the right. Location is in your hands. I am saying per page. You have 1000 pages, 8000 ads you can have, but not more than 8 ads per page from Google AdSense. Then you can 3 link ads also. I have placed link ads because of limited content, but if you must have already seen in some of the web pages. Let me show you how that link ad looks like. Only text will be there, vertical or horizontal. These are link ads. This is a vertical, likewise you will have even horizontal. This is also a link ad, vertical. The same thing will be aligned like this, horizontal. If you find in any web page, that time I will show you. So like this you can have 3 per page. This entire set is 1. Don't count it like 1, 2, 3, 4. So each set has got some 4, 5 or sometimes even 6 ads. So like this you can have 3 set of link ads per page, horizontal, vertical, that is your choice, location your choice. So not more than 8 ads. However, important point, however, along with Google Ads, you can display other companies' ads also. Even Google, even Yahoo, Bing, their primary source of income is also advertisement. So not just with Google, you can even tie up with Yahoo and Bing. Likewise, there is infolinks.com, there is media.net, there is sulvo.com. I'll be giving you alternative websites to AdSense. So in all those websites you can apply for ads. They also pay you in the same way how Google is paying. Then can I have Google ads plus Yahoo ads plus Bing ads plus other companies ads plus private ads plus YouTube ads, everything? Yes. Google has got no restrictions stating that you have to only put my ads. You can display as many companies ads as possible. He says that 8 ads is a limit in my network. But if you want to put other ads, you can always do that. Every company will have a limit on the number of ads. So 8 plus 5 plus 6 plus 2, whatever the limit they have got, like that you can continue even with hundreds of ads in a single page. Then if I am getting any visitor, will all these companies pay me separately like Google? Oh, of course, yes. With a single visitor, whoever company's ads you have placed, everyone is going to pay you. The question is, then why am I not displaying multiple companies ads in my page? To say it is very simple, that display as many ads as possible coming from different networks. However, You will have to understand that you will make income only when there is impression on an ad. So if I have hundreds of ads, those hundreds of ads have to come on the user screen. Only then I'll be able to make income. So why not we display all the ads at the top? You can do that. But you will understand that in SEO, putting too many ads will not get you top rank. So I lose marks in SEO if I do that. You need to balance your content and the ad. If you have more of ads and less of content, it is not possible to rank on top. And if I am not ranking on top, I don't get visitors, and if I don't get visitors, I don't get income. So you'll understand that what ratio of the ads is better for the content. By that you'll understand that having limited ads is only but full. But yes, if your site is famous like Way to SMS, Way to SMS has got 20 ads on a page, where people are directly visiting the web page, then it would definitely make sense. So if I am getting traffic where people are directly visiting my website rather than going through Google and then coming to my site, then I can utilize this point. I'll be easily able to make 2-3 rupees per visitor per page view. But only with Google Ads 20-30 paisa. So at this stage, because we are dependent upon SEO, so we should not be stuffing too many ads. So how many ads to put in SEO, we'll understand that ratio. But policies of AdSense is that you can put it. That means Google does not have any hesitation, but SEO has got hesitation. All right. Point number 2, very important point. Never click on the ads by yourself or use any shortcut ways. I've seen that some of the students, they have an habit to open their own website from different devices, change the IP address and revisit the website, make use of automated browsing software to automatically visit the website. Very easily you can change the IP address. Lot of softwares are there for free. But do you think such a 160 lakh crore company security is going to be so loose? No. The tracking tool of Google is so strong that it is almost impossible, I won't say 100%, but almost impossible to play fraud with Google. You may be changing IP address, but how will you change MAC address? The Google tracking tool is so strong that it tracks every bit and detail of the person who is visiting the web page. What is his IP address? Real IP address, fake IP address? What is his MAC address? MAC address is associated with the modem. In order to find the MAC address, you need to search in command prompt ipconfig/all. You will be getting one 12 character Ethernet adapter address, physical address. Now this is relevant to the modem. If you want to change this address, you will have to change the modem. Google tracks even this data. Along with this, it tracks 55 details. So what is the location of the person, what is his browser, what is his browsing history, what is his profile in case you are logged in Chrome or Gmail or anything, what is his operating system, what is the device, what is the internet service provider. Only if you are able to change all these 55 details along with the MAC address, then there is a possibility that you can play fraud with Google. But is it possible? Honestly speaking, yes, it is possible. There are some 0.1% of the people, 0.001% of the people globally who are making huge money from AdSense by this shortcut and fraud ways. But let me tell you, this knowledge is beyond our reach. Those guys are advanced hackers who have dedicated their life for hacking, and in a team that they are working, these techniques are not so easy to understand, and it requires a huge infra setup. Millions of dollars have to be spent on that. Why? Because your knowledge has to be superior than those people who are already recruited by Google, whose eligibility is that you have to be a hacker. New Jersey in America, There's a location New Jersey. That is where the AdSense operations are taken care of. So there in the security department of AdSense, Google has hired 30 professionals. This was 2 years back. Now it must be even more. 30 professionals whose salaries are all into crores, and the eligibility for that is you have to be a hacker with at least 20-25 years of experience. Imagine if your knowledge is more superior than those bunch of advanced hackers, then definitely there is a possibility that you can play fraud with Google. But I believe that for us at least, it is impossible. Maybe the one who has put his life and soul for hacking, he may find that shortcut way. If you refer into the social media sites, into YouTube, you may find some of the videos claiming that they already have a technique by which you can make income in shortcut way. Don't get trapped, guys. These are all fraud, guys. They'll charge you 5,000, 10,000, but that technique is not going to work. If really it is working, then why will he be selling for 5,000? He can make that income in AdSense itself. So apply that logic. Be a little smart. So there's no shortcut way. Set that in the mind. Only SEO is the way to get the income. Point number 3. Don't have illegal content. Never ever have illegal topic in your website. So topics relevant to betting, gambling, casino, adult content, or say how to prepare bombs, such kind of topics are considered to be illegal in AdSense. So if you are having this kind of topic and putting Google ads, your account will get suspended. Even software, songs, movie, download links, torrents and all that, that is also considered to be illegal. There are some other companies which will offer ads but not Google ads. And understand very clearly, the policy for SEO is different and for AdSense it is different. If you want to do SEO, fact is that nothing is illegal in SEO. You can do SEO for any damn topic in the world. When you are free, search for the topics which are illegal. Example, how to commit suicide. Even in Sushant's case, they found from his browsing history that he searched for how to commit suicide. Google is giving answers. Step 1, step 2, step 3, easy method, tough method. Now you may say, sir, this query is very bad. Why does Google give the answer to it? Forget that. You type here how to prepare a bomb. He will give the recipe for the bomb. There are pages which are displaying and Google puts that on the top. A lot of terrorists are learning through it. You type Google is fraud, you will get the answer. So which clearly means that search engine cannot stop any query. This is a rule. This rule is an international rule which says that right of information, right of knowledge, which is beyond any country's rule. So a search engine is bound by that rule. The .com rule says that anybody who wants an information, you have to give him, whether it is legal or illegal. Today police cannot catch me saying that I have searched for how to prepare a bomb. That is science, that is knowledge, I want to acquire it. Getting knowledge is nowhere illegal or punishable. Knowledge is always free. Knowledge cannot be punishable. However, practicing it without permission is punishable. I am learning how to prepare a bomb, okay, theoretically I can, but practically I am practicing it without taking anybody's permission, then that is a punishable act. So here Google is only giving you theoretical information. So for SEO you can target any topic. Nothing is illegal. However, AdSense says, Google AdSense says that we will get a bad name if these kind of ads are coming into the website. Sensitive categories. That's why they say that you take the support of other ads, please don't put our ads into such websites. So please do not put any illegal content with the topics that I've already told you a while back. Point number 4. Only one active account per user. Per user, only one active account is allowed. So per PAN, only one account. We will be giving you a PAN number there. But I have multiple accounts with my family members for the tax benefit. Like that you can also open it. So if you have 3-4 members, then 3-4 accounts. But there's no use apart from the tax benefit. You think that 4 accounts means I'll play fraud with 1 account? No. Be assured, no shortcut way is going to work here. You can promote the visitors to your website. You can promote your site in Facebook, WhatsApp, everywhere. Tell them to visit your site, don't tell them to click on the ads. I've seen some people, smarter people, who write on the top of that ₹10 recharge free if you click on that. Then there are people who send in the WhatsApp message, please go to my website and click on that. How will Google track that, you may think? He cannot track that messages, but he can definitely track the CTR, click through ratio. If 100 people are visiting the website, how many people are clicking on the ads? If this figure is 2, 3, 4, 5, it is understood, it is natural. If this figure like 10, 20, 30, 40, search engines will carefully monitor your website. What are you doing? The moment they catch you red-handed with a proof, they are going to suspend your account. So, they have a lot of ways to find out how you are promoting the website, lot of ways. So, promote the visitors, that is not illegal. Google himself says that you promote the visitors to your website from everywhere, from Facebook, WhatsApp, live chat, whatever you want to do. Tell them to visit your website, but don't force them, don't motivate them to click on the ads. That clicks on the ads have to come in a natural way. If my account is suspended for some reason, for some activity, I can reapply AdSense account. Surprising but true. Google knows that the same person who has done fraud, whose account I have already suspended, has come back with a new email ID, with a new account, with the same PAN. He can make out. He still allows him. Because Google will also make revenue if you are generating revenue. He still allows, but he thinks that I have already warned that guy, he knows that illegal activity should not be done, account will get suspended, that's why he allows him. So, you can apply for another AdSense account provided your previous account got deactivated. So, that's why I am saying active account. You can open multiple accounts, but only one is going to be active. Yes, Google plus Yahoo plus Bing, like that you can have account in various other networks. So, that's your point number 4. Point number 5, at least no ads in blank pages. At least 4 lines of matter is required. Blank page. At least 4 lines of matter is required in every web page where you wish to display Google Ads. So, you have 3 lines or you have say 2 lines, even their ads may consider depending upon the font size, but in order to be safe, minimum 4 lines of matter is required. There are some web pages which only have ads, nothing else, no content. The power of SEO is as such that we can rank on top even for blank pages. But when you have like this, then the tendency of getting the ad click is very high, because user has got no other choice but to click on that because there is no content. So, the ad clicks will be more, the revenue will be more, but these clicks are not actually natural, these are forced clicks. That is why Google does not allow it. He says that have at least 4 lines of matter wherever you wish to display the ads. So, these are the 5 policies or the major points of AdSense that you need to follow every time. Any day you violate any point, your account is in danger. Even while applying for AdSense account, you are going to see all these points in the terms and conditions. But I am sure no one has got so much of patience to read all those 23, 24 points. These 5 points has got all those 24 points covered. You follow this 5, all those 24 are automatically followed. Now, what are the alternatives to AdSense? Like Google AdSense, which are all the other companies? The second biggest network is said to be Sulvo. Then you have Infolinks and Media. There are hundreds, but I am giving you only the top names. In each of these sites, you need to register as a publisher. You will find 2 types of sign up: advertiser and publisher. Advertisers are the one those who are paying amount for the publicity, whose ads are going to come into the various websites. And publishers are the ones who give the space in their web page to get that display and make revenue. So we are all publisher, not advertiser. So when you open this site, you'll see, now I've got good feedback from Sulvo. I haven't yet tested it, but some of our students have recommended Sulvo and saying that it is paying more than even Google AdSense. So there's no restriction that we have to only continue with Google Ads. Whichever company is paying you higher amount, continue with that. So you can try with this. You can sign up for free. All these are free sign up. So this only possible after 1-2 days once we are done with the website. But keep the note of these sites. Keep this in the watch list. Now Sulvo seems to be paying more than even Google. So I am yet to test it out. But even the online research what I have done is also giving me positive feedback. So maybe it is in competition with Google. So 1 week you can continue with Google Ads, another week with Sulvo, 3rd week with Media, 4th week with Infolinks. So whichever company is paying you highest amount, continue with that. So applying for Google AdSense, there is no rule. Even you have Sulvo ads, you can still perform on the top in SEO. Ads have got no relation with SEO. Understand this point. This is your media.net, which is a collaboration of Yahoo and Bing. So Yahoo and Bing together have started this, and then we have Infolinks. This company is also good. Likewise, there are plenty. I am going to share you the website folder after that you have registered, where every day we will be discussing 1-2 files which are relevant. Right now we are into AdSense, so the relevant file for AdSense is top 10 alternatives to Google AdSense. So each of the companies, the website is clearly described here. What's the revenue share, how much of revenue must have minimum. So first is Google, followed by Yahoo, AOL, Tribal Fusion, AdBright, Chitika, Chitboot, TextLinks, whatever I've highlighted in the bold, they are very popular, and each of these companies clearly explained what is the revenue share and all that. But this is only for knowledge. You don't have to require an account in each of them. I've given you 3 other websites, more than sufficient. Test among these 4 sites: AdSense, Sulvo, Infolinks, Media. So week by week, first week, second week, third week, fourth week, just test it. Within a month, you'll get to know which is better for you. So this is what is alternatives to AdSense. So that is all. It's already time. So tomorrow, try to log in sharp at 8. By 8:05, we'll begin with the session. Any questions or doubts in today's session, kindly use the chat window. You are now free to use the audio control.